Yo. Good morning, good morning. Don't know why I do that, but I like it. I know I've got no eyebrows on. I don't give a crap. Right, it's morning, and I've literally... Who's this? Look, who's this just crept in my bed? Look at this beautiful boy. He went down the graveyard yesterday and had a shower. Didn't you? Look at him. He's all shiny. And he's smelling the toe. He knows he smells good. Look at the toe. Karma, do you smell lovely? Like a really pretty prince. And we got up this morning. This is Karma if you ain't seen before. And it smells of violets, don't you? Gypsy, say good morning. I know it's early, my darling. You are my princess. I know. It's collective love you. Look, they just want you to say, good morning, collective. So it's bank holiday. And guess what, Karma? What should we say? You know, didn't you? Howdy doody, welcome to my channel. I love this dog so much. Love me, didn't you? Sorry, guys, but... Morning. Do you ever not leave your bed and lose everything? You've not even left your bed yet. I got up and thought, hang on a minute. I'm losing everything. And then I thought, well, I've not even left my bed yet. How do I lose everything? So, bear with me. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, grab your dog, grab your neighbour's dog, grab whatever. Go and grab a fag. Just grab whatever. Give me 1 minute. Just getting my coffee latte. So, I'm in my shorts, so don't worry about it, because I'm not. Yeah. Stay with me. I'm in the same top as I did yesterday. It's real weird, babes. I always tell you this. So, anyway, let's just turn this on a mute. I had some really weird dreams, but they weren't dreams. I know they were, because I don't really dream. I normally travel. And I was in a place that everything was going so manic, and I was so calm. And I got told this morning it's more of a premonition about the world going crazy. But we have to stay calm, okay? Because something's bubbling. I can feel it, and I can. And I'm being told by my angels, like intuitively, I'm tingling, my angels are coming in. So if you haven't been here before, my name's Kerry. I'm a psychic intuitive reader. I read energies and I read with my intuition. And I have help from my guides and my helpers. They will come in sometimes. They normally do. I can tell by my camera when they're going to come in, because there's a square following me around that's trying to centre my head to the camera now, but it can't get me in. And it's weird. It's like my face doesn't exist. It's gone. As soon as I said that, that's my angel. There you go. It's back again. So there you go. Did you see that then? So my angels come in, and I know because they square my face off. I know it sounds weird. If you get me, you get me. If you don't, you don't. Then I will get itchy nose. Then I will get itchy skin. You'll see me. I'll start moving around, and then you'll see my orbs coming, because I am directly in contact with the divine. So all I want to do is help you. And what I do is I get guided to come on here, and I never know what I'm going to talk about because I'm guided. I am just a vessel. And yeah, and I get drawn to certain things that I watch and certain things that I read, and then I sort of get told, well, that's what you need to do. Not from what I've read, but that kind of subject. So yes, it might be a bit all over the place, because you might be feeling a bit all over the place today. Good morning, it's Bank Holiday Monday. Not that that makes any difference to me, because it doesn't, whether it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, whatever. So, if you're on your own, doesn't matter. You're not on your own, you've got me. And you've got your angels and ancestors. And you've got yourself, okay? Remember that. So, what should we start with, Angel? I've been guided to my prayer book and my testament. Now, I went to the church the other week. Not in it. I don't go to church. Too controlling for me. I'd love to go to a church that was nice, but we won't get on that subject. You don't need to go to church to believe in Jesus. Be a follower of Christ. I had someone leave a message on here the other day. It didn't annoy me, but I had to say something. You probably don't like it. You're probably the one who unsubscribed, actually. So I'm just going to say that sometimes the rubbish takes itself out. But yeah, I've had people on here just commenting about religion. Don't comment about religion on my channel. Don't. I'm spiritual. I'm not religious. I was brought up in a Catholic household. I know enough about religion, trust me. I know I look like I don't. and people think I'm some little blonde bimbo, but I'm actually not. And I was brought up in a convent run by nuns, and I was in all my friends were Catholic because I went to a Catholic convent all-girls school. That's why I turned funny when I got older, because I weren't around boys and that, and they become a temptation, and they do when you ain't got them around you. That's like wanting sweets all day, mate, and you know you got a sweet shop next door. I'm being serious. I had a boys' school next door. Don't know where I'm going with this. See what I mean? I drift off, and this is what they do. I'm here to talk about things that will relate to you. So my subjects and things I've been through will relate to you in some way or the other. Okay, I just saw an angel then. So angels and ancestors come into my space, protect me during the reading. Yeah, so that's probably the person I'm subscribed to my channel. There was a few people, because something was mentioned on there about being Christian. Only if you're a Christian. No, not only if you're a Christian. We don't have none of that on here. You're a follower of Christ. It doesn't matter if you're Catholic. I don't care if you're Muslim. I don't give a crap what you are, what you believe in. The only thing I care about is that you believe in yourself. That's it. I'll guide you to believe in Jesus, because Jesus is with you always and he loves you. And but I just guide you to love yourself. So I don't care if you're black, green, blue, Chinese, Japanese, what are these dirty knees? I don't care if you're gay, straight, whatever. I don't care, yeah, because we are human beings. We're in a human skin. We're angels having a human experience, okay? So your religious is all earthly stuff to me. That's not divine. Religion's not divine. My angels are coming in. I can see it. So I am more into you loving yourself, you looking after yourself, you being a better version of yourself while the world around you is going crazy. And I'm also here to save people from narcissists and to get out of narcissist situations. Don't be frightened. Don't let these weak little individuals control you, because that's all they are. I've been brought up with narcissists all my life. That's why I'm very intuitive. I can tell someone by their footsteps who they are. I can know if someone's coming, if I was blindfolded, by your feet. I'm getting energy by your smell, because I've lived a life of worrying all the time. Who's coming in my house? When I was a kid, who's coming in my room? I learnt to study people. So I might look like the little blonde bimbo in the corner. I don't see anything, but I see everything. I can read a room. I can read anybody. So I don't go out much. I have started going out, but I can read people when I'm in a shop. And not a lot of people can read people. They might say they can, but they can't. They're not very good. It's a gift. And you're not always born with it. You learn it through being with narcissists and trauma. So that's what I'm here for, okay? I feel like I'm more chatting to you this morning, but what we'll do, for some reason, now I do like quotes in the Bible, and I do believe in some of the, like the Psalms in the Bible, and I do. And I don't believe the whole of the Bible's rubbish, but I believe most of it is. Sorry, a little bit like that ain't the whole life of what happened when Jesus was here, and I know in here. So sometimes I will read you a little bit of prayer. Sometimes I won't. It depends where I'm guided. But I am a daughter of Christ, and I am. And I do believe in things about the rapture, and I do believe that Jesus is coming back. I believe Jesus is out here now, and he is, because he's coming out in all of us so we can rise and we can awaken. That's Jesus coming back. And then when we all literally are in the shite, and we all have a test to show how much we love Jesus. Do you really believe in Jesus? Then Jesus will show himself. And I do believe that, and I do. And you can comment all you like on my page, because I believe in what I believe in. And because sometimes I know more than other people do. And I don't think I'm better than anyone, and I don't. But let's have a little look, because, oh my days. Now this is weird, because I had uproar in my head about there's going to be a big, I said to you at the beginning, a big roar. It feels like it's going to be something, something's going down, but you've got to stay calm in the midst of chaos. And I love that saying. It's on one of my white cards. So it says here, the assembly was in confusion. Some were shouting one thing, some were shouting another. Most of the people did not even know why they were there. Now, this resonates with what I'm talking about. Like, it's like in the UK, I'll give you an example, okay? Like this thing with this getting the Palestinians out and all that. I don't want to get into it, right? because I'm not interested, and I'm not. People say, why are you not interested? It affects you. Well, it doesn't affect me because I don't let it affect me. It doesn't affect me. And my page is turning over all by itself. They've just turned over like the story being told. It just literally went all like that, one by one. It's really weird. I'm keeping my finger on it. What I'm trying to say is what it says here about everyone's roaring, everybody's assembling, and they're all confused. Some are shouting and some other people are shouting, but people don't even know why they're there. So this is what I'm trying to say. This is what I came on to say. If you get involved in earthly matters, you're only shouting because other people are shouting and you're copying them. You're only going to these places like to protest and that because someone else is doing it. Most people go to these protests, you're getting nowhere because they're already set out to not work because the government put everything up there already. It's already been played out. So you're just going along like little peasants and playing the game of life. You're playing along. I just had a ding then. You're playing along with what people want you to do. Because they are sitting there like, oh, look at the little peasants, look, all running around. Stop this, with all your flags and that. They think it's hilarious because there ain't a damn thing you can do about it to stop anything in this world. There's not. There's nothing. The only thing you can do in this world is believe in you. Stop believing in the news. Stop believing in the control. Stop believing in everything. Just believe in yourself and awaken. And then you'll realise that you're living in a matrix. And I will go on about it. I know some of you don't like it, but you're living in a simulation. And the more we rise and the more we love ourselves and believe that Jesus is the only thing that's real, it'll be better. Nothing you can do in this world is going to stop. You can vote for any president or prime minister you want. Your vote don't count. And I'm sorry, but it doesn't. It doesn't count. Nothing you do counts. And you might think, oh, well, what am I do? Sit and do nothing. You're not doing nothing. You need to sit there and work on yourself. That's all you need to do in life. You don't need to waste your energy on things that are already set out. Everyone knows who the next prime minister is going to be because they're already chosen. It's people above them that work and own this world. Trust me. Your little vote means nothing. They just want us running around playing this game of life that's not a life for us. We're playing, it's like we've been put in someone's game as little pawns. We don't even like the game. So what the bloody are we playing it for? So I don't want to be in this game anymore. A lot of people have decided not to be in this game of life anymore. And I don't know why. What I'm saying, I don't know why I say it, but sometimes this is how I feel. And I always resonate with some of you, okay? Now, so it says, the Jews pushed Alexander to the front. Some of the crowd shouted instructions to him. He motioned for silence in order to make a defense before the people. But when they realized he was a Jew, they all shouted in unison for about 2 hours because he was a Jew. The city clerk quietened the crowd and said, men, doesn't all the world know that the city is the guardian of the temple of the great Artemis? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Artemis, and of her image which fell from heaven. Therefore, since these facts are undeniable, you ought to be quiet and not do anything rash. You have brought these men here, though they have neither robbed temples nor blasphemed our goddess. If then, so basically, yes, so they have no grievances against anybody. So why are you here? So it says, if there is anything further you want to bring up, it must be settled in a legal assembly. As it is, we are in danger of being charged with rioting because of today's events. In that case, we would not be able to account for this commotion, since there is no reason for it. After he had said this, he dismissed the assembly. Now, that's all I wanted to say in this book. Now, I done this randomly, you saw me. Because going to these places where you're trying to fight for your country, you're not going to get anywhere. You're wasting valuable time on working on yourself. You're standing in crowds of people that are probably on benefits. They've got nothing better to do with their time. No disrespect. But they're probably sitting there, they've read the news, they haven't looked into anything. They're just going by what John Peter and whoever else said, just random names, by the way. And then they all come together in congregations and, oh, we don't want this word. But if somebody actually stood there with a microphone and went, so why don't you want this? So do you know why you're here today? So did you decide to come here today on your own, or was you persuaded by other people? You'd probably go, John, Peter, why am I here today? You'd ask someone else because you wouldn't know why you're there. So all I'm trying to say is do what you feel you want to do. Like, whatever you want to do in life, do what you want to do, not what everyone else wants you to do. And when people ask you to go to places, events and things like that, and you feel like you don't really want to go and you might upset people, then just don't go. Don't go. It's a waste of time, and it is. Now, I never know where I go with my readings. Are different every time, you'll notice. But I was called on it. My nose is going really red, my angel's coming in. So anyway, what I'm going to do for a minute, what was I going to do? I was guided this morning. So anyway, yeah, so some of you might be trying to get involved in things that have got nothing to do with you. That's what I'm trying to get at. Some of you might be going to these blimmin' riots, which they end up being a riot. Do you know why? Because the people in charge of our country will send people there, like someone just like me, and go, I'll pay you $5,000, chuck a bin through the window and we'll start a riot. That's what they do. Then people get arrested, then it ruins, not a riot, it could be a peaceful protest, but it ruins the peaceful protest. Then they say, oh, everyone turned up, they weren't peaceful, someone put a bin in the window. Yeah, because it's something to do with whoever's in charge of what you're trying to sort out, as in this event you're at. So this might be a warning. If you're going to an event, don't go, because you might get arrested. You might not even know what you're protesting about. You're just doing it because Anne next door, Peter's wife, yeah, who just spoke about wants you to go. She don't know why she's going neither. Neither does her mate Helen. She don't know why she's going either. But you're all going to have a little rant and don't know what you're talking about. That is what I've been led to say. So I don't know. You might have someone around you who's a bit like that. So what should we do? Let me have a little look. Ski. Do you know what? I ain't done these for a while. And I'm having a blue for some reason. So I might have more men watching me than women. These are from my galactic sister. Cosmic power. You've got the power. Unlimited potential you've got. Sacred mission initiation. Sorry, I'm getting loads of energy from my angels. So you have cosmic power. Yeah, you do. You might be a black lady I'm talking to. You might even have African descendants. But you basically are divine, and you've got so much power, yeah, too much power to do anything down here. And I don't mean not to do anything down here, I mean like to get involved in silly little things down here, because you are in literally your full purpose, I feel, or you're coming awake. So you're trying to get your own power, being still. You've got loads of potential. Now you might feel like you're on a bit of a sacred mission like me, and sacred mission initiation. So you might be getting them initiated into a higher level now by the divine. Okay. Now, you've got a lot of wellness unfolding. Now, you need to know that healing is a journey. It's not a thing that just happens. Okay, you're healing, you heal forever. Okay, it's not just a thing. Sorry, I'm getting energy. You will be, your name might be Tara or Tamara. Green tea I'm getting as well, and I am. So we had green tea yesterday. I had cans of green tea on it, but I'm getting green tea because it says green Tara, so I'm getting green tea. Don't know why. So healing light. So you are a healing light. So you need to know that you are becoming better. You are unfolding. You are getting well. You're getting well mentally, physically, and I feel like it is showing on the outside of you. And I do. You might be an earth sign, very earthly. You're very royal. Your lineage is very royal, I feel. And I do feel I'm speaking to someone who's not of one race. So yeah, remember, this is a journey that you're on. You're healing as a journey, okay? You're working on yourself. You're trying to attract happiness and wealth for you, okay? For yourself. That's what you want. Health, wealth, and happiness for you. Don't get involved in toxic things, okay? Do not. It's what people want you to do. It's like there's going to be something that's going to happen, yeah? Like, to scare us, okay? Stay still. Stay still. You'll be fine. Because I'm not trying to frighten you, but a lot of things are happening in the world lately because the world is getting scared because a lot of us are awakening to what's going on in the world. So what's the best thing to do to distract us? Cause a riot. Like when we had the thing beginning with C, but I can't say the word on there because they keep stopping me on YouTube. But when we had the... put it this way, my daughter's dog was born in the time this happened, and her name's Rona, and it rhymes with... So, you know what I'm on about. You know them beers that you drink called the same thing? When they tried to stop us all and put us in fear. You know that thing. Well, here we go. Jesus, I love you. In Jesus' name, amen. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. I love Jesus. I do. I love Jesus. I walk with Jesus every day. Wow. You're serving Jesus. You are. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm going so juicy. Angels, please come in. Please come in. You're serving Jesus. You're walking with Jesus. You know who you are. Look at my light going on my camera. You are... When you serve Jesus, the universe serves you. I can see Jesus with his hair like... yeah, like just smoking his hair. Like really proud of you. Whatever you've done, you got a lot of power. You can go far now. Now you're being initiated into something you are because you follow Jesus. You're going to act like Jesus. Jesus weren't an idiot. He used to flip some tables, mate. Don't worry about that. It's more about Jesus than we don't know about Jesus. Jesus is a man's man. Let me tell you. Jesus comes out as all fluffy when you watch him in films and all, he wouldn't touch anybody. And like, Jesus was a warrior. He's the king of kings. Yeah, he spoke how many languages? The man was a man's man. He's a man. He's not scared of anything. He would confront anybody. He would do anything in front of anybody to prove who he was. And I love him. And I do. So acts of service, that's what you're doing. So you're now believing, like we said, that Jesus is the only thing that's real. And we're all basically living for Jesus because we know that we are going to back home to see Jesus in our childlike state. Jesus will not let you enter the gates of heaven if you haven't had an awakening. I hope you know this. If you haven't been reborn, you're not going to heaven. So people that don't wake up, in this world before they pass over, you are not going to heaven. A lot of us will not even make it to heaven because... Can you hear that noise? That sounds like rumbles of thunder, but it's actually my bins. Yeah. Now, what did I say at the beginning about people? The garbage took itself out. When I said about on here, people bringing up religion on my channel. And then the garbage is being moved along now. All resonates. Sometimes I don't know where I'm going with this, guys, but I'm led here. And I know that my guides know why I'm here. And if one of you get what I'm saying, you're basically being activated to believe in Jesus, believe in yourself, find out who you are, know that you are you. Like, how can we put it? Like, you're just being. That's all you're doing. You're being. Not worrying about the news. Don't worry about the outside world, okay? You're just healing. You're just looking at the light. And you're just knowing that you're building up a lot of power. You've got a lot of potential. You're being initiated. You are going to be in acts of service for Jesus. Jesus, I love you. And I do. Yeah, and I do. Oh, look, expanded heart. As soon as I said Jesus, I love you. So, you're going to be open about this. You are. I feel like you're very open about this. You're very, feeling like love for Jesus. And you're letting yourself love now, and you're letting yourself be loved by people. I feel like people are loving you. I feel like you're a very loving person. I feel like you're very liberating now, and you're liberating in so many noises going on there, like really deep noises. So you're being open now to the fact that you are in acts of service. You're probably telling people because you don't care. Like me, I don't care. I tell people I love Jesus every day. Look what he done for me. I'm living proof that Jesus is real. If you met me before I met Jesus, wow. And yeah, I did meet Jesus. He lifted me up out of my bed when I was actually being unalive. And I'm going really goosey. If you love Jesus as much as you do, yeah, and Jesus really wants to save you, and you're about to be on the edge, trust me, he will turn up, and he will. And I'm living proof that Jesus is well, because the work that I've had to go through with the help of Jesus, and without Jesus, I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't. And I don't give any of my praise and thanks to myself. I give praise and thanks to Jesus, and I do. And I feel if you're a woman, he knows you're a lady. I'm getting emotional. I saw my angels are coming in. Please believe in Jesus. Please believe me when I tell you, yeah, that Jesus saved my life. And he did. And I don't care who believes me. My angels just came in then. They knew I was going to get upset. I'm so honoured to do this. And I am. And it's bloody hard work. The journey I've had has been so hard. I'm not going to lie. I want to wake you up, yeah, but don't be fooled for 1 minute that this is going to be easy. It's going to be the hardest thing you ever do in your life. I've had a life, yeah, and I have. But this was the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life, was trust in Jesus. But it works, and it does. And I'm living proof of this. And I will show my emotions on here. Because I didn't cry for years, yeah, and held everything in with pain, nastiness. And I was a very, very angry person. There's no shame in crying about who you love. There's no shame in crying about what you've been through, okay? And I'm on it laid out bare for you for a reason, okay? And I know it upsets you sometimes when I cry, but I feel your pain. I feel you because I am you. You're me and I'm you. And I keep telling you this. We're all one, okay? You're the centre of the universe and so am I. And you need to believe this. I want us all to win. I don't want anyone to lose, and I don't. But if people ain't going to come along with us, yeah, you're going to have to leave them behind. And I'm sorry, but you will. Family, friends, your kids, whatever, you're going to have to leave them behind. Some people are not allowed on your journey. And if you feel like, I don't know what to do, I'm on my own, you're not on your own. Because it's just you and Jesus. And it is. Jesus wants you to awaken, to come home. It's probably what you was like before when you was asleep. Jesus like, wake up, mate. You got things to do. I need to awaken you because you got a lot of power that you didn't realise because you've been asleep, and I'm going to activate your mind to me, and you're going to have to heal, and you've got a sacred mission. You've got unlimited potential, and your wellness is unfolding. You're getting better now, and you're knowing now that you're healing. You're knowing now that this is a journey. You're knowing now that you are the light, and you are. Jesus is the light, and so are you. Jesus' light will guide you through. Trust me. Please trust me. I never lied to you here. I wouldn't. So we've got Lady Nanda. So you're expanding your heart now towards Jesus as you're elevating. And I love that, and I do. I never know where I go with this. I told you, I'm not a tarot reader. Thank you, angels, for coming in. Thank you to my guide that came in then. Sometimes I get pushed to say things, okay? And I might upset a few people, but so did Jesus. And I am not Jesus. I am guided by him. And these religious people think that believing in Jesus is so different than what it really is. They've got it so twisted. And when it comes to the end of time, you're going to realise you went the wrong way. You went the wrong way. Should have found the church in you, not gone towards the church. Right, so evolution and vibrations. Now, we had that noise, didn't we, for the vibrations from the bins. I kept telling you I was hearing deep noises. You might be doing the same thing. You've got a legacy, and you have. That's what you're doing. You are basically doing this for your legacy, for your lineage, for your ancestors. That's why you're doing this, to break curses of narcissists, break curses of your children being with narcissists like you was, your grandma, your grandfather, whatever. It happens to men as well, and it does. Technology, progress, expect acceleration. So you might be getting just accelerated very quickly. I feel you're I just spat there. I'll get really passionate. I feel you're elevating very quickly, probably quicker than you ever thought you could. If you're feeling sick, it's because you're elevating. I had sickness yesterday, bad in my stomach. I actually crawled from next door because I had a pain. And I knew it was my middle bit here because I had it in my legs. And I got told, like, it's my root chakras I could feel the other day. Then I felt, like, my heart. And then, obviously, my crown chakra, and I keep feeling different feelings that I feel sick. Like I said about going through the change. Someone said to me the other day, you sure you're going through the change? Because when you elevate, you get heat. All of a sudden you heat up, and I didn't know this. I'm learning as well every day. So when I'm getting hot, I'm thinking, am I actually elevating? I think I am. Yesterday I only threw up. I felt so sick. I was elevating so fast, and I was around people outside where I'm not used to it. Their energies were like making me feel sick, to be honest. This will resonate with you, what I'm saying as well. So as you're elevating, I think you're feeling more of it now. You are. You might be feeling bodily sick. You might be getting headaches, pains in the back of your head, like pains in your stomach, pain in your heart. Things are coming up where you're purging and going through a lot of healing things that have happened to you probably as a child. You need to go through it. You got to get through it to get out of it, okay? You have to. So technology, you might be actually doing something on technology. You might be on YouTube. You might be just using a computer. You might be getting a lot of knowledge from technology, learning new things, and helping you to accelerate. You might be using that as a tool. That's helping you progress in life, which is good. You might even feel like, I might need to learn some new things. Go and learn a new language, I feel led to say. You might want to learn a new religion or just the ways of other religions. Don't have to be in a religion, but you might find you relate to another religion. Like me, Hinduism. Now, I don't believe in religions, but when I listen to things about Hinduism, it relates to me quite a lot. I'm getting energy because Hinduism is about believing in yourself, bringing everything back to yourself, knowing that the reason you're here is to do with loving yourself, finding yourself, and just like it always comes back to you. That's why I like it. I don't know a lot about it, but I'm just learning it now because I feel like I relate to it. I'm learning every day, guys. I love learning, and I do. Telly went off when I said that. So we're talking about technology. So anyway, yeah, so your evolution, vibration is happening now. So you might be feeling sick. You might be hearing things more sensitive as well. I thought you might be a dark lady or dark man I'm talking to, or you have dark descendants, and I do. Or this could be your guides. Excuse the nails, but my dog pulls me around so much. I literally, 3232, I can't have nails with karma. I can't. Seriously. So we have Green Tara. Your name could be Tara, like I said, or Green. And then we have Jesus. Acts of service. Lady Nada. And is it Subde? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And the Atlanteans. It's gone over a little bit this morning, but you probably switched off by now. But if you haven't and you've stayed right till the end, I do appreciate it. Some people don't get me. You don't need to get me. You don't need to get me. Green will not come out. Look. I knew it. Look, green. Look. I love this. Serenity. I love it. That would not come out, and it is serenity through love, release, and inner work. I know peace. Told you, round off what we started off with. It's good here, isn't it? You are doing a lot of inner work. You are. I feel like you found your way to Jesus. You are. Your heart's opening. You're elevating. You got power. You know you're on a mission, like a secret mission, but you probably don't know where you're going. You're like, he knows where you're going. So believe in him. Shut your eyes. Know with this man, you can shut your eyes and be safe. This is what I learned. Look at her. She looks like she's going to cry and she's happy, but she's scared as well. Shut your eyes around this man and know that when your eyes are shut, Jesus' eyes are open. You don't need to open your eyes when you've got this man in your life, because this man will guide you through anything. You can be like this when you got him. He wants you to rest. And he wants you to cry and get over things. And he does. Jesus does. Because he wants you to know that you're beautiful and you're lovely and you're his child. And he wants you just to serve him. and be how he was. Jesus only came down here to wake us up, to show us that we're living in a matrix and you need to wake up and know that there is something else out there where you need to be awake, and you will not go into the gates of heaven if you're not awakened down here. This is all a trap, okay? Got that song in my head, I'm caught in a trap, I can't hold on, I can't hold on no more, no. Yeah, enough is enough is enough. Yeah, exactly that. So just know, that's how you can be when you're with this man in your life. Trust me. Trust me. So, you're loving, releasing, doing the inner work, and now you've done the inner work, you know you have peace. You have a gentle view on life as well, and you welcome every step with confidence. You're remaining brave in the face of fear. So even if you're frightened, you're still remaining brave because he's in your life. You now have the wisdom to let the universe do its work, okay? So let the universe do its work through you. Trust in Jesus, trust in the divine, trust in your ancestors, and trust in yourself. You're going the right way. You are. You're not going the wrong way. You might have been, but no, you're going the right way, okay? I love you guys, and I do. And I'm going to leave it there. So serenity. Serenity. That's what you're doing. Told you it'll come back. It always comes back. Look at my light. It always comes back. So angels and ancestors, thank you for being here. Thank you for... Oh, Lewis just came out. I literally picked up the cards. I'm not even going to move that. Cards in my hand. Look at that there. See it on the top? That just pops out. Do you know what you are? Goodness. And do you know what I heard in my head? Goddess. So if you're a man as well, it could be a god. Goddess. I'm tingling all over. Goodness. You've overcome the fact now that you've got imperfections, because your imperfections are beautiful. Imperfections is what makes you who you are. You polished your character. I love it. And you fed on the positive about you. That's what you've done now. All people around you might have said so many negative things about you. Fuck them. Seriously, I'm sorry, but fuck them. Yeah? And I will say it. People only tell you about your imperfections because that's what mirrors onto them what their imperfections are, okay? Believe me, imperfections are beautiful, all right? I love my imperfections, and I do, because I've noticed that it's my imperfections that make me who I am. So everyone that was noticing all my imperfections and making sure I knew what was wrong with me, so I would feel so bad I wouldn't go out and I wouldn't do this and I'd feel so bad. They were actually the qualities that people liked in me, and they was jealous, so they wanted to tell me they were bad. So if you've got nice eyes, for instance, someone says, oh, your eye's wonky. Did you notice you've got one eye bigger than the other? Because they're jealous because you've got nice eyes, mate. That's just an example, okay? You've overcome the fact that you've got infections. Oh, so have I. I could stand up now and show you all my stretch marks, and I love them because they're my tiger stripes. They're from me giving birth and being a mother. Yeah, I've got scars. I love them. I've got teeth like this. Not my fault. My ex drugged me. Tried to take away my smile, but he won't take away my smile. You can take away my teeth, mate, but you won't take away my smile. You won't, because Jesus makes me smile. When I think of that man every day, that's what keeps me smiling. If I look like a gummy bear, I'd still smile to that man. Because that man knows everything in me and everything on my hair on my head. He knows everything about me that's beautiful, and he loves my imperfections. So that's what you're feeling like. You're feeding on the positive of this now, which is really good. You're freeing yourself and allowing your goodness to manifest and become a source of your joy now. And you are. It's making you happy, that's what we want. Confirmation. So through gentleness, you're offering unconditional support now to other people, understanding to other people, because you know and you live in love. You're loving yourself and other people, and that's what you're doing. And I love that, because you are the goodness. No matter what people said about you, about your imperfections, how you were brought up, it was all a lie. Because you, my friend, you're releasing all this now, and you are, through doing inner work on yourself. That's what you're doing. You're having a gentle view on yourself, being gentle with yourself as well, knowing that you're confident and you are brave and you're a warrior, and you are. Don't you forget it, okay? Do not forget you're a warrior. We are all warriors. Don't believe you're not. You're very strong. And it's funny because the bin men are here now. And when I started off this channel, I wanted to say about the trash took itself out, because that's what I feel sometimes. when people leave my channel, and it makes room for new people. And obviously I'm not for everyone because I'm quite real. And I was guided to do this. There's so much disruption going on at the moment. I was guided to do this, and only God knows why I'm here. Only He knows why I'm here. Because I don't know. I had a breakdown, ended up losing my job, getting downloads, and sitting there crying and going to the darkest night of my soul many times. Nearly unalived myself. Nearly got stuck down a rabbit hole. Couldn't even get my way out of it because I didn't even know what I was doing, where I was going, and I was losing everything, losing my mind. Didn't even know who I was. And then all of a sudden, this man came along, saved me. And I still don't know what I'm doing here. No, I still don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm here. And I thought I was a nobody growing up. And I always got told I was a nobody. I wouldn't amount to nothing. And I always believed that as well. And I did. And I didn't realise till today, sitting there, walking around the streets now, I didn't realise how powerful I was. People did, though. That's why people used to try and shut me up and try and get me to sit down. Why have you always got an opinion? Oh, well, everything you say is crap. Because I always had an opinion. Because I always knew I had something to say. What I needed to say was important. But living in this matrix, sit down, like they did with Jesus. Who's this man turning tables everywhere? Who's this man thinking he's God and thinking he's the Son of God? And they all got jealous, and look what happened to him. Trust me. And what happened to this man is going to happen to us. And if you believe in Jesus, believe me, you're not going to die easy, and you're not, because I'm going to fight for this man. And I know I'm probably going to get bludgeoned to death, and I'm probably going to get, I don't care saying it on YouTube, I'm probably going to end up being sacrifice for what I believe in. But you know what? I will go down for this man, and I will. And I know it's going to come one day when we're on, like, this world goes crazy. But you know what? We're going to meet this man. People that fight for this man, we're going to meet this man. We're going to live with this man for eternity. Trust me. That's all we're doing, is believing what this man came down to tell us. Yeah, Jesus. This man is guiding us through this matrix, and he is, because he knows we're trapped. And he knows we're waking up, okay? Believe in this. You don't need anything else in this life. And I'm sorry going on, but I believe in Jesus, and I do. And guys, I love you, and thanks for coming to my channel. If you like the way I read, like the video. If you don't, unsubscribe. Like everyone else. I'll give you a karmic slap, mate. I don't care. I love new people here. My channel's only small, but it don't have to be big to reach people, and it doesn't. I'm not here to get loads of subscribers. I'm here to have loyal subscribers, people that know what I'm talking about, people that don't think I'm nuts, and people that believe in their angels, people that just believe in themselves. That's all you need to be here for. And if I lose subscribers, it's because I'm real. People don't like real. You like the fakeness. People do. They love the fakeness. It's like these celebrities, right? Let me tell you now. Some celebrities that you're following, they're not even the celebrities that you know. They've been cloned. And you'll think, well, so-and-so looks a bit weird lately. Ain't she changed? Because it ain't her. It's not her. There's clones in this place where we live. Trust me. People you know, celebrities, they're put here for a reason, to guide you the wrong way. Trust me. Stop watching TV. Stop trying to become one of the celebrities that you admire so much, because you're a bloody celebrity, yeah? You're famous, yeah? You mean something. So have faith in yourself. Follow yourself. Be your own bloody fan club. That's the only celebrity you need, mate, is that man. So that's the only thing that's real in this world, and it is. And I love you guys. So, like I said, if you like the way I read, like the video, if you haven't subscribed, why not? Subscribe, you know what you're missing. And me and the dogs will see you later. And namaste. And thanks for coming to my channel. Don't know why I do that, but I do. Because I can. Adios, amigo. Bit of a weird one, this one, but I hope you enjoy it.